One of the questions that I get the most is, how do I monetize my social media account? Today, I'm going to show you a few steps you could take to start with that process. The first thing you need to understand is that this is what makes money. The call to action, telling people to do something after they read your posts. If you're not telling people, buy now, click here, book a call, you will not be making money. This that you see here is paramount to start monetizing. And all this means is you've got to self-promote more. If you're not self-promoting, you're not going to monetize. Now, why do a lot of people struggle with self-promotion? It's because of this beautiful word I love and hate at the same time, fear. They're fearful of what people might say about their monetization strategies. One of the things that happens a lot on social media is that they'll call you a scammer. They'll say that you are a snake oil salesperson. And there are many ways that they'll try to offend your sensibilities. So it's on you to actually overcome these challenges. And to do that, I want you to think about this little thing I'm about to tell you. What's worse, getting a little bit of hate online or not making money? Think about that. The answer is straightforward. But I understand that there are many other things that you have to take into consideration when it comes to monetization. So let me show you a few ideas that you could follow. The first thing is to understand what a funnel is. And a funnel is nothing more than the steps your audience members takes to go from non-buyers to actually buying something from you. Those are the steps. And essentially, each of these steps people take are part of your funnel. But the big question is then, what are those steps they need to take in order to go from non-buyer to buyer? That's where a little bit of brainstorming comes in. So I want you to think about the last time you bought something. How did you go from, hey, who the hell is this person, to actually, here, my friend, here's $1,000 for whatever service or product or coaching or information product that you have. I want you to do that. So instead of watching me teaching you how to do it, try to do it yourself for a moment. Give yourself 5 minutes to do that right now. I'll wait. Okay, we're back. Usually the steps are, you found some content, right? You read the content, you digest it, and your brain now accepts the content as reality. Next step is, you surely, I wouldn't be surprised, you subscribe to that person's newsletter. And you started getting a bunch of emails, a bunch of value, a bunch of stories, and you got to know the person and their systems and their processes a little bit better. And then one day, you get a sales email. The person starts telling you, hey, buy now, click here, join this. Follow these steps to start with whatever system they are trying to sell you on. And this is, if you think about it, what we call a funnel. Someone sees your content, they follow you, then they subscribe to your newsletter, you understand who they are, what they do, and finally, you buy something because they did what? They told you, buy now. So the key to funnel building is, of course, content, because content is what gets attention. But it's what you do with the attention what actually matters. And that's why I need you to double down on this beautiful word, the call to action. You need to tell people, buy now, click here, book a call, do this, do that. Because if you don't do it, people will not buy anything. You need to be precise with your call to actions. You need to tell people what to do next because they are too busy doing a bunch of things. And if you don't tell them what to do next, they'll just go to someone else's content and they'll buy that instead of yours. Now, the big question is, how does this look in practice? How does a real funnel looks like in practice? And by the way, this is just one of many funnels. You could certainly create a funnel that's just content, tell people to book a call with you, and send that person to a booking form like Calendly, where they can book a call with you. That's also another kind of funnel. But what I'm going to do right now is show you a very simple funnel that anyone can build. And it looks like this. You have content. This is a lead generation kind of content where you're telling people, hey, do this to get this free stuff. And you can do this on Twitter and you can do this on Instagram. You can do this anywhere that has a direct message system. In this case, I'm automating all of these stuff with an app called Hype Fury, which I suggest you buy in case that you are trying to grow on X. Anyhow, anyone that replies with the word funnel, they're sent an automated message. And once they get that automated message, what happens? They go to a landing page. That landing page is this one. They give me their email and that's it. They are now inside of the funnel. What happens next is that I start sending a few emails to them, showing them how to do what I do, explaining my systems, and then I slap a, hey, by the way, I have this really nice course. It's called Crash Course Copywriting, which you can get at a special price today. And if they click here, they'll start reading a little bit about my systems, about what they're going to be learning about. And then they're going to have this amazing call to action where I tell people, I want this. Just click there And once they're there, they're going to the checkout page. They buy this product. And the beauty about buying this product is that after that, they are taken to this simple upsell. And there's nothing more than after someone buys something from you, you can tell them, hey, add this to your order for an extra whatever amount of money. And that is what we call an upsell. Think about McDonald's. When you go to McDonald's, they will always ask you, hey, would you like fries with that? That's an upsell. Anyhow, those people who buy the Crash Course Copywriting Guide, they get access to this specific part of the funnel where they can get instant access to my community for half the price in this case. The price changes depending on the funnel. I've tried multiple prices and it seems that $198 seems to be like the right price point for my audience. Anyhow, as you can see, this funnel is a little bit more intricate than the ones that I showed you. So this funnel actually looks like this. So you have content, you have then emails, then you have an ebook that they buy. And finally, after they buy, they get access to an upsell, which is access to the community. But here's the kicker. People who buy the upsell and gain access to the community, then I can sell them on what? My coaching or my services. Beautiful, right? So I keep selling them more stuff. I first give them access to the content for free, then free emails, then buy my ebook, then hey, this is a one-time opportunity, buy my upsell, which is the community, and then in the community, they get more value, weekly calls and stuff like that, and they get access to potentially the coaching if they want to pay for it, or they become clients of my marketing firm. Beautiful system that doesn't need a lot of overcomplication. Now, with that said, how do you actually get started with building your own funnels? Here's my suggestion. Think about a big pain your audience is having right now. And if you don't know what the pain is, just ask them. If you had a magic wand, which one problem would you get rid of instantly with that magic? And whatever they tell you and you see a pattern, that is the main challenge. Now, after you discover this pain, you're going to build something that you're going to give away for free. And what I suggest you get started with is with a checklist. Why? Because it's just too easy to do. You don't have to do a lot of things. It's just list a bunch of steps that they need to take or resources that they need to get in order to start with your system. Pay a graphic designer $50 to make that pretty, and you give that away for free. But here's the kicker. After they get this free checklist, what you're going to do is you're going to give them a bunch of emails. And the emails should be tackling the pains that they have. Not only this one, but all the other ones. And you're going to do the following. Let me show you how I like doing this. The way I like crafting emails is first understanding what drives people. There are two drives, pains and desires. And I've created this very simple ChatGPT prompt that you can copy and paste whenever you want. And it'll give you the specific pains and desires of the target audience. And here's the kicker. It'll give you a list of 8 different pains and 8 different desires. And if you think about it, what is the desire? It's literally just the inverse of the pain. So as you can see, if the difficulty is in identifying a profitable course topic, well, the desire is having an easy way to find the topics, right? So the best thing about doing this is that each of these individual pains or desires can become an email where you just give them the answer on how to stop feeling this pain or how to attain that desire. And the beauty about this is that with ChatGPT, you can tell it, hey, I want you to tackle item number 1 of the pain column and write me an email that fixes this pain once and for all. And check this out. It gives me a very nice first draft. Of course, doesn't sound like me, but it's the first draft of what's going to become a very powerful, compelling email that will persuade people to eventually buy from you. So you're going to write 5, 6, 7, 10 emails of these. And within these emails, at the end of the day, you are going to tell them, buy my stuff, which could be either book a call with you or literally just buy. Either or. If you're selling services, it's book a call with me. If you're selling courses, ebooks, or stuff like that, or maybe consultation calls, it's a buy now. That is the process. That is how I think about funnels. That's the easiest way I can explain funnels to you and monetization and how to make money with social media to you. So your next step is now go to the description of this video and download the free resources I've got for you. There are many, many great resources. Not all of them get you into my funnel, so don't worry, you're not going to be sold at every single time because that's not how I roll. I like to provide a lot of value, and then once a month, you might get slapped with a buy now. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. See you soon.